Hello and welcome to biology class. I am Shipra from ADARSH MANDIR SHANKAR Mount Abu for class 11. Today we will start new chapter, that is plant kingdom. So first we will study about the system of classification. So first, what is classification? Classification is the grouping of organisms according to their similarities and differences. So the classification is of three types, that is artificial, natural and hydrogenetic. Artificial classification is based on 2 to 3 vegetative characters or on the endoshelf characters. For example, Linnaeus, Carolus Linnaeus gave his classification. It is artificial. Okay. The second is natural classification. It is based on many external and internal features like anatomy, morphology, embryology and phytochemistry. For example, classification of Bentham and Hooker, which is generally used in the laboratories. And third is phylogenetic classification. Phylogenetic classification is the modern classification which is based on the evolutionary relationship between the various organisms. Okay, so these are the three main systems of classification. Now we come to the cytotaxonomy. What is cytotaxonomy? Cytotaxonomy is based on the cytological informations like structure, behavior and chromosomal numbers. And what is numerical taxonomy? The numerical taxonomy, in this we use the computers as based on all observations, codes and number of assigned to all the characters and data processed. So this is the system of classification. Now we come to the kingdom planting. Kingdom planting is divided into 5 categories. That is, first is algae, which is also known as the Thallophyta. Thallophyta or the algae, their body is not differentiated into root, stem and leaves. Only the body is a sac-like structure, is a bag-like structure. These are the algae and they are fully aquatic. They may be survive in the marine water and fresh water. And we can differentiate all the algae into different classes. And in our syllabus only 3 classes are there, that is chlorophyce, phaeophyce and rhodophyce. Chlorophyce is the green algae, phaeophyce is the brown algae and rhodophyce is the red algae, according to the presence of pigments. Different types of pigments are present in those algae. Now the second is the bryophyta. Bryophyta are little bit advanced from the Thallophyta and their body is differentiated into root, stem and leaves. But these are not true, these are the false root, stem and leaves and rhizoids we can say to the roots, and they are divided into 2 categories, that is liverworts and mosses. Liverworts, their structure is sac-like, thalloid structure, and it looks like a liver. So these are named as the liverworts. And mosses are differentiated into small rhizoids, stem and leaves. The third category is pteridophytes. Pteridophytes are known as the reptiles of plant kingdom, while bryophytes are known as the amphibians of plant kingdom. Why amphibians? Because bryophytes can survive on land, but for the reproduction process they need the water. So these are known as amphibians of plant kingdom. But pteridophytes are known as reptiles of plant kingdom because they are totally survive on the land and water is not needed for the reproduction. And the most important thing is, first time the conductive tissues, the complex tissues, xylem and phloem first appears in the pteridophytes, and they are developed as a small plant, small tree, and their body is differentiated into 2 roots, leaves and stem, and they are commonly known as ferns. And we can divide into 4 categories, that is Psilopsida, Lycopsida, Spinopsida and Pteropsida. The next category is gymnosperm. Gymnosperms are advanced from the pteridophytes. They are generally in the form of tall trees, and their body is differentiated into root, stem, leaves with seeds. These plants are seeded plants. Seeds are first time appears in the gymnosperm, but gymno means naked and sperms means seed. So their seeds are not enclosed into the ovaries, into the fruits. So these seeds are appears naked. These are the gymnosperm. The tallest gymnosperm is Sequoia, and the most advanced category is angiosperm. Angiosperms, the plant of angiosperm is divided into root, stem, leaves, flowers, fruit and seeds. So their seeds, sperm means seeds, are enclosed into the fruits. Like guava, tomato, we can see tomato is the fruit and seeds are inside the fruit, and over these fruit is covered the seeds. And they may be of two types, that is dicotyledony and monocotyledony. Di means two. So in the seeds, two cotyledons are present, like mango. If you break the seed of mango, then you can find the two cotyledons. And monocotyledony is a category. Mono means single. In the seed of monocotyledon, only one cotyledon is present, like rice, wheat, etc. Now these are the 5 categories of the kingdom plantae. Now we come to the first category, that is algae. Algae, in our syllabus only 3 types of algae are there. So we can learn these classes by the differentiation process. These are the major things, that is major pigment, stored food and the cell wall. So first we compare the chlorophycine with pheophycine and rhodophycine. In the chlorophycine, the major pigments are chlorophyll A and B. In pheophycine, the major pigments are chlorophyll A, C and fucoxanthin. And rhodophycine, the major pigments are chlorophyll A, D and phycoerythrin. Erythrin birds show the red color. So these colors, chlorophycine, the green color, pheophycine, brown colored algae, and rhodophycine, red colored algae. It is due to the presence of these pigments, these different pigments. Now stored food. The stored food in chlorophycine is starch, and in pheophycine mannitol and laminarin. And in rhodophycine, Floridian starch is the stored food. Then we come to the cell wall. What is the difference among the cell wall of 3 types of algae? The first, chlorophycine. In the cell wall of chlorophycine, only cellulose is present. But in the pheophycine, the cell wall is made up of cellulose and algae. And in rhodophycine, the cell wall is made up of cellulose, pectin, polysulfate esters. So this is all about the algae. Thank you.